38.5 minimum. I don't feel good. Like I don't feel like I have an advantage anymore. Normally I can ride the front more when the rear goes off, and then my lap time can stay the same or get a bit better. But like right now, I don't have a single place where I can compensate. So then like when I lose grip, I just lose grip and lose lap time, and that's it. I need at least a 38.5. That's not going to be good enough. That's going to be 4th, 5th row. I know it. I know it.
Did you see that video?
Which one?
The new vlog.
Yeah, no, I haven't had time to see it yet. Any good or no? Whoever's editing those things, man, he needs to do a better job.
It's getting worse.
You mean Brad?
Is that who's doing the videos?
I think so.
Yeah, he's only got so much time, I'd imagine, between race weekends.
But I mean, that's his job, isn't it?
That's all he gets paid for.
I mean, this guy.
Oh, you got a photo of him and everything? Oh. So you've actually met him, that's crazy.
Yeah, that guy.
So, how are we doing this weekend?
Good.
Okay, thoughts on yesterday, today, what did we change, and how are we going to do better?
We can only do better. We need that little stuff.
He needs these bigger balls out.
Get the zip ties.
Yes. That's what actually we need.
I think we ran out of zip tie.
Yeah.
Job is
We haven't got any of the small ones left.
Oh, shit.
I don't read the newspapers because they all have ugly prints.
Green light on then at the end of the pit lane. Just 15 minutes for this 12th and final SuperPole qualifying session for World Superbikes in 2024.
It's going to be a mess. Yeah, they're all about.
I thought it was okay, yeah. The front, I need the front. You hear that bike start.
And Garrett Gerloff is in another shaky burn down in the pit lane.
Yeah, thanks, Greg. Just down here outside the Bonovo Action Garage, actually. I saw Garrett Gerloff come in a minute ago shaking his head. He wasn't very happy, and his crew chief, Les Pearson, just told me Garrett wants a little bit more front feeling from the bike. So they put 2 new tyres in, made a small change to the front of that bike to try and get some front grip. And the 2 BMWs, himself and Scott Reddin, have just gone back out to get amongst it. Jonathan Ray, the only one who's gone out early. He went before everybody, and the rest of the boys all heading out now.
Yellow flags out though, Jonathan Ray's crash. Oh, that's it, all the lap times have been cancelled.
Mamma mia, I do need more front grip.
No, so I tried to lift the bike, but obviously in session, like you haven't got time, so we lifted the rear 2 mil and I put pillar in the front to try to basically lift the bike like that.
I felt better. But it didn't feel as overloaded for whatever reason. So I don't know. I don't know.
That's probably the strongest we've been in qualifying. Got to take the positives.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Brad?
That's right.
So we just need Angry Garrett to turn up for the start of the race and bish bosh.
Last race of the year.
here.
Awesome. There you go.
Favorite moment or memory from the last 2 years in this team?
Magny-Cours pole position. BMW's first ever fastest ever lap.
And it's still there.
And it's still there.
Favorite moment, the first 4th place for Garrett was amazing, you know, we were so happy.
All right, Camilla, favorite memory?
Right now?
Like right now.
The first podium.
Probably when Garrett got that mullet. Donington one was a very nice haircut. The Australian one was shit. I love it.
Red light's actually going out. That was a strange situation, but the race is underway. Gerloff made a good start in 8th place. The BMW of Toprak Razgatlioglu, the Turkish superstar, 2 times a World Superbike champion.
And every single rider will congratulate this great man because he is a gentleman and a very, very deserved world champion.
He's got his bum button. This is the burnout, so he's got the front brake on. He's gone up for a few.
Scott finished 3 times before. Garrett had 2 podium, and that made me happy like hell. And I will miss Garrett a lot.
Hey, watch the videos. I like your videos, and I hope you do well tomorrow. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Come on. Everybody back up! This wasn't for me. This was for Top Right.
Last day of school.
What an adventure. What an adventure.
Top 6, I'll buy you a few Screaming Eagles.
Don't worry what that is, man. There's only one Screaming Eagle that I'm freedom. That I'm about, baby. Come on.
Let's go, America! Woo! USA!
Let's have it.
I was gonna say that.
Last man, one last race. Let's go. Howdy.
So we are go in the final SuperPole.
Yeah, my name's Wes. I come from Virginia to see Garrett. Let's go, Garrett!
And we are racing for the last time in 2024. Off the Locatelli for 7th place. Here's Alex Lowe's, Petrucci. There is Maniac Joe, and here comes Gerloff now.
And it is the first picture of a BMW here in Jerez.
He's leaving me again. Deja vu.
I don't want to even hear it, bro.
Emotional.
I'm leaving everybody.
Emotional. Yeah. I'll be a broken man.
Look what you've done to it.
It's not just you, I'm leaving everybody.
For them, it's the first time.
That's for next year. Yeah, baby. We'll be back. We'll all be back at some point. I know it. Don't know where or when.
Afterlife.
Here we are, the end of 2 amazing years with Bonovo. Man, I have so much to say, and sorry if I'm a bit frantic because there's a lot going on right now. I'm trying to take all my stuff out of the trucks and move it over to the other side. But I think my favorite memory for the last 2 years, I have 2, and they're both performance-based, so sorry, boys. Anyway, I think the first one has to be the pole position at Magny-Cours. It was just so awesome to feel like we accomplished something that maybe nobody expected us to accomplish. Just to like come to the Parc Fermé and see everybody's faces just full smiles, everybody glowing. Like it's you know, it's like it's why I do this. I do this for myself, but I also do it for the team that I'm with, you know. And like the guys, everybody here on the team means so much to me, and to be able to share 2 years with all of them has been unreal. And I know they have so much passion for what we're doing, and it breaks me, honestly, whenever things aren't going well, and I just see all of the guys disappointed, you know. Like it's one thing for me to be disappointed, but for all the people that I love and work with to be disappointed also, it hurts a lot, you know. And so but it gives me motivation, and I keep my head down, I stay focused, and whenever we do accomplish something, to see everybody's faces and everybody's emotions is just like, it's unreal, you know? And then I would also say, you know, when we got that first podium this year, just so cool, so cool. I'm so happy to be able to give 2 things to Bonovo that they've never had before. And really hoping that they have a ton of success next year with Scott. Really think they can do some good work and stuff. So we might be going separate ways, but we're both gonna be in the paddock at the same time. And you better believe I'm gonna come over here and bother them. And you know, if Scott and them start being a pain in my ass, I might come over and start, I don't know, tweaking some bike settings or stuff when they're not looking. So anyway, but man, 2 years of just memories I'm gonna take with me for the rest of my life.
Overwatch 1, Argus deployed.
What's your favorite memory from this year? Anything, or the last 2 years?
I had a baby this year.
Yeah, how did that feel?
Good. I would look forward to spending more time with him because I've been away racing, but that life is for real.
I think the infamous night out in Portimao last year. Scott wasn't part of the team then, but he got involved. I think some people in the team may want to forget that night, but it was fun. It was a good night. Just bonded people together and that.
Let the guard down.
Exactly, yeah.
First, 3rd position podium, Magnico.
No, Loris give me the letters you.
Medicines and pills.
No, the letters you was the nicest moment in the world.
I'd have to probably say the barbecue that we did at our place with all of the team. It got a bit wild towards the end. Bruno actually jumped up onto the wall and jumped into the pool, but it was always nice to try and socialise away from the actual track and kick back, relax, have some good food.
My favourite Garrett Gerloff memory is when he did his first test on the GRT Yamaha. And I went and met him. He's been all American and everything. It was at Motorland Aragon. So, you know, man, these tyres, these Pirelli tyres are so soft. They're uncrashable, man. The next day, he crashed at turn 2 and absolutely destroyed the bike. There was the tying up of Bruno's balls in order to, you know, make him perform better. That was slightly disturbing. There was the dream and Les Pearson talking to Garrett as though he was some godly figure, which he's not. And obviously just the general Garrett Gerloff, damn, and top hat. I can't do that very well. Come on. Damn, man. Okay. And apart from that, just the general good humour in the Bonovo garage. You know, I think it's something we can all learn from, the general humour, the way of looking at life. Although that's probably more interesting than what I'm telling you right now.
Favorite memory of watching this team is watching Brad grow as a cinematographer and film director. His videos and vlogs have been Oscar quality.
Of all the things you could have picked, you picked that one. That makes my heart just so warm. All right. Well, we can get the flickering shot now. We could have a flicker, so we can get this back on. Okay. You want to put this back up here? Shaq, can you
A little behind the scenes. Wow, everybody's looking great. You guys are doing such a good job. Hell yeah. I didn't even make the cut.
So I've been thinking about this some more, and there was just something beautifully hilarious about watching Garrett lose loads of money every night, and then Andy walk into the casino, win €800 and leave. It was just, I love Garrett so much, but it was just so funny. So yeah. I'm sorry, but this was a very good moment. The irony. Yeah. It was just so funny. Sorry, Garrett.
Like a lot on the track and a couple off track. So, for example, I took Garrett to MotoGP, to his hometown, to his home state, to Texas, and he was riding there on the safety bike in Austin. And beside, we did some really, really cool filming with Brad. Good steaks, had a good time driving with a big R18, and I think those times with this 2 original Texan was my favorite.
I think that was my favorite memory with you as well.
Texas.
Maybe give one.
Mine and Garrett's trip to Italy. How great was that? That was a beautiful trip. His flight was delayed. Made me drive his car from Andorra to pick him up. I had to pack his bags for him. Then I arrived at Barcelona airport, and we got a 10-hour drive to Italy, and he goes, "Oh, I'm too jet lagged. You're gonna have to drive." So I drove all the way there, like a good friend. But no. Do you know my favourite memory is when he got pole, because I went down to see him, and when he got his first pole in in Magny Court, and I think that was a good moment for everyone because you're having a tough time, no?
I mean, it's basically been like that ever since, but
I'd say that is pole position. It's all about Garrett. Come on, it's his channel. But
And
wait, if
you.
we're going to talk about myself and the memories I've had over the past 2 years, oh, where do I start?
Still the pole position in Magny Court. And then to P3 this year.
And then you look down at him as he looks up. Les, you give him a nod, and then he looks back at the screen.
Alright, so...
Action. Well, I said on go.
Yeah, you don't f***ing listen. No wonder we fucking... no wonder engine brakes up.
Go.
That was almost perfect.
That was good. That was good.
Apart from him laughing.
One more.
Don't laugh.
I can't not. You look like a fucking turkey.
That's why I laugh all the time sat there.
Getting to celebrate with everybody for the podiums and stuff, that was pretty awesome. The crazy Airbnbs that Garrett would pick out throughout the year, that was always like something like a highlight because you walk away with good stories there. You get to come in every day though and see you guys working on the bike, shit talk, and have the banner. That was always fun. I enjoyed that.
Moment of last year is when I crashed the scooter.
Oh, explain what happened there.
Yeah, I was like 1 week into this team. I didn't know nothing and I was a little bit stupid. I was irritated. This team was working until 1 o'clock and I thought, what the are we? I was already done at 9 or 8 or 7 because I'm good at my job. Cut that, please.
No, we'll keep it.
Oh no. So I took the scooter without asking the big boss and I completely demolished it.
You're lucky to be alive. We're very lucky to have you. And
was
you're lucky you didn't get fired.
Yeah, exactly. So one of my favorite moments was that because I'm still in the team. You can wreck a scooter for 15,000 bucks and you can still are in the team.
I'm going to church it up a bit.
Alright, go for it.
My favourite memory is Magny Court for sure. We'd been saying the bike was really good for a few months and it all came together and Garrett got pole position. I was really proud of him.
Maybe just a fun one.
Fun one?
Yeah.
22, Garrett came to stay and that's when he spoke about the BMW thing and rode dirt bikes and gooned about over a jump, tried to kick each other.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Plenty of moments with Garrett. One of them was when I didn't really know him that well. Didn't really speak to him that well with Donington 23. He'll know very well. He says it weren't his fault, but he went in a bit too deep at the start. Took me out of my home race, first lap, turn 1, wiped me out. Yeah, apart from that, he's bang on. We've had some good times in Andorra, playing golf together. Super happy for him after the podiums he's had this season. Golfing is definitely definitely a funny moment for me with how he plays and the amount of balls he buys is unbelievable. Yeah, it's going to be sad to not be here next year, but I'm going to try and come to a few races and support the boys. And
come to yours too.
Yeah. Watching you play golf.
Oh, thank you.
It's a cool memory.
Yeah,
For
that's
me,
also,
I don't have better
just a
memories.
disclaimer here, everyone now thinks I'm terrible at golf purely because of your editing skills.
I didn't tell him to do anything.
Tell him what happened on the last time we played.
You actually had some great shots. I didn't include it because that's the story I was portraying.
Yeah.
I made you look bad, but
Fake news, dude. You can't trust the media.
you can't trust. You can't.
Just
you can't
ask
trust
me
what
or
you
him
see
who's broke 100. Point the camera to him. Has he broke 100?
No, I'm working on it.
Favorite memory is always when you have the good results, but for me what particularly was important this year, the beginning of the season was very difficult, and then to see Garrett come back and then suddenly, whatever technically, non-technically, but finally when it was clicking this year and you could see the smile back on the face and really fighting for a podium finishes again this year, this was for me absolutely just so great to see, to have a rider smiling and to know that he can be competitive again and to fight for podiums again. This was for me a favorite moment this year for sure.
For me it's Donington and finished 3rd place. For me is fantastic.
My favorite memories with Bonovo is our friend Bruno Fish. When he played the fish front of the team, it was the famous moment for me.
Laura, when taking in the fish, Laura says, you know, you need to kill the fish. And he's like, oh, on my head. Was a little hard, but tough love.
Yeah, I stopped racing in 22 and then stepping into a different role in 23. Definitely my favourite moment was at Portimao in race 2 whenever Garrett was there in the front fight. He was 4th at the end of the race, but I knew from Friday whenever I made some video comparisons against Bautista, because the rider I used last year for him was always Alvaro because he rode in a similar way to Garrett. And Garrett was faster than Alvaro everywhere I showed him. So I said to him, "You're faster than Alvaro here. You have the pace." There was some places where the Ducati was better, but in terms of riding, Garrett was riding better than Alvaro. And then to see him really come to the fore in that front fight in race 2, that was something. And it's the first time we really saw that he was going to be there in the BMW. We knew it was coming. I'd say the moment I looked back and smiled was right away the first 2 flyaways we did in Phillip Island and Indonesia, because after racing a World Championship for 16 years and then moving into a different role, I felt like a spare part at the beginning because you're so used to putting your leathers on and your helmet, and then getting on so well with Loris, also with Garrett, Brad of course. We had a nice little camaraderie at the first round in Phillip Island, going for some casual breakfast and then going to the track, and suddenly I realised it was much less stress on this side of the fence, so enjoyed seeing the guys give it their all, because that was one thing I was worried about. I thought I would be a pushy coach because I always used to get quite irate when I would see a guy slide off and sit there and complain in the gravel. It's like, get on your bike. But actually working with 3 riders in Loris, Scott and Garrett, they all give their 100%, because a lot of guys don't, you know. It's not about winning races, it's about on your bad days. You gotta be there to pick up the pieces. Some guys throw in the towel too easy, so I'm very privileged to have worked with 3 guys so far. They all give it their everything, and that's all I can ask.
I hope you guys have really enjoyed all the videos that we've put out. It has been so much work for my boy behind the camera, Brad, and it's been a lot of money for me too. So I mean, I hope that you guys have enjoyed them. I want to keep them going, so we're gonna try to work on that and see if we can't figure something out for next year to keep giving you guys content, and you know, we'll see how that goes. But I really appreciate all the support, all the comments that I've gotten. It's really nice to feel like we've built a little bit of a community, and so I want to keep that going. Trust me, I want to keep it going. So if you guys want to support, let me know. Maybe we can set something up like a Patreon that we've been joking around with Taryn and stuff. Like maybe we can set something up like that and give you guys more of like an exclusive behind the scenes look, which will help fund videos and stuff like that into the future. But man, just we would love some subscribes. If you guys want to subscribe, that would also help us keep the videos going. And yeah, just much love to everybody. Appreciate y'all, and see you at the track next year.
Brad, should I film and you do this? Just for the last dance, a change of pace. You can just rip it up.
I've watched you enough times, but I don't
Exactly.
think I've ever actually like.
You just have to rip it.
And just pull it straight up.
Yeah. And then this one up.
Okay. All right. All right.
Perfect. Professional.